Hey YouTube, this is Southern Purple One. I'm here with Mr. Off-Grid from the Off-Grid Mountain Homestead. I came over and we're doing a little project. We get a lot of questions on should I buy a power box, should I build my own system, and there's pros and cons to both systems. But let me show you what you need. I'm a little bit dangerous out here with this stuff because I know a lot, but I don't know enough. That's why Mr. Off-Grid came over to spend the afternoon and let's put this together. Now we put it on this board. If this was a permanent placement, we would have put it on some type of fireproof material, concrete block, a fireproof board of some sort, but it's not. This is just for testing purposes. This needs to be put together with some safety features. This is a budget build. There's some other things that we might have done a little different, spent a little bit more money on some switches, but we didn't because it's a budget build. So let me go over the few basic components. He's going to go over all the components in a very, very easy way. So basically all the stuff you see here is in a power box. And I just picked any power box just to show you a comparison of the size. Let's go over the most important thing is the battery. You got to decide what type of battery. I'm a lithium iron phosphate guy. That's what I want. That's the best for a prepper, best for long term. This battery is a Chin. And the nice thing about this, it has a 200 amp battery management system. A lot of these batteries that look like this only have a 100 amp battery management system, but this is sort of considered like the plus. So this is a Chin. And it is a 12.8 volt. This has 2,560 watt hours in it. So it does have a little bit more than a lot of the power boxes that are in the 2,000 range. This one you see here has about 2,000. There's a lot that have about 2,000. So technically it does have a little bit more juice in it. It's a little bit more watt hours in it. So we paired this, and this is all budget build. We didn't want to go crazy because you can spend thousands of dollars, and that wasn't the point. The point was to compare something you can build at home, compare it to a power box you can buy. This is an Alffaa pure sine wave inverter. The plugs are on this side. It does have a display on this side. We added a shunt with a display here so you can see exactly what's going on. So this is about a $200 inverter. There's much better inverters out there, but you might spend $1,800. The problem with this inverter is not as efficient if you spent $1,800. It would be more efficient. It would be better on the battery system you put in here. But this is a budget build. So all of these components are the same components that are in here. Not the same brand, but they do the similar job. From a charger. This charger here is very similar to how you'd plug in your power box. This is what it does. This over here is how we can get solar into it, just like any power box has solar. So we've used the same types of components, and then you have other components you're going to need. What is the best way of doing it? Do I go with a power box, or do I buy a Chin battery? Do I buy an Alffaa inverter? Do I buy charge controllers? Do I buy all this wiring? That is going to be up to you. The positive sides are that's really portable. This is not portable. This has a little bit of a safety issue because if you have little kids, they can touch things that they're not supposed to touch. So the one positive side, if you're on a limited budget, this month you could buy the battery. Next month you can buy the inverter. You could do it that way. Also, the better concept here is, let's say one of these components break. If one of these components break and you can troubleshoot it and figure out, okay, this thing's broken, let me buy a new one. If something in here breaks, you're in a lot of trouble. You're probably not going to be able to fix it unless you're really, really knowledgeable. But then, is the part going to fit? You might not get the right part that they used at the factory. So you're not going to put it back in this box. It's not going to happen. This, if you buy, let's just say you buy the MPT solar charger controller, and it's much bigger or much smaller, you can mount it on your wall, and you're good to go. This might be a few $100 repair compared to this breaking. Then you don't know what to do. You just waste all your money. So there are pros and cons. This definitely, you can add more batteries to it. The inverter's now coming out. You definitely can add more power, more batteries to it. So it's what you want, but this is definitely, you could add another chin battery right here. You could always upgrade. You might say, you know, this inverter got me going, but I want a better inverter. So let me go buy a better inverter and add it to the system. So it's pros and cons. Mr. Off-Grid is going to go through these components in a very easy way. So if you're thinking about buying a power box or getting a system, a basic system at your house, a budget built, watch his video. He's going to easily explain all these components to you and just basically tell you what they do, so you're going to understand more. And when you're putting out money for solar, if you're spending money on a solar box or you're trying to buy batteries, that is the best thing to do, is know things. So he's going to explain it. The question is this going to cost more than buying just any solar box? And the one I got out here, I just grabbed one. It could be any solar box. So what's going to be more expensive? What's going to be better? I'm not going to go through all these components. I'm not going to go through cost. He did go through it in a very short, precise way. Go check his video out and you will see what is a better deal. Is it building this system here or buying any power box that's out there? I hope this helps. Thanks for watching.